We are currently creating plans for the new office that we purchased, which was formerly a church.
Yeah.
The ideas are flowing here because there's a never-ending amount of space to put in there. Currently, with the current setup that we have agreed upon, basically, on what we need in there, we don't know how it's going to go in there, but we're going to have a sports book type sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a cafe in there.
Okay.
There's locker room.
Mm-hmm.
There's weight room, saunas, obviously the entire thing. Golf simulator is going to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Full basketball court's going to be in there.
Yep.
2 studios.
Mm-hmm.
Zito wants a zip line bad. I do not believe the zip line is going to make the cut, but
You wouldn't even be able to use
about.
it.
what Connor was saying as we were going on air, that's very
Come
rude.
on. Now we have to get it.
No, that was very rude.
We got to
That's
prove
okay.
Tony wrong.
Well, I will say, if any of us are going to be able, I just hopped on a scale as well. I am 260 pounds right now. Okay?
Muscle.
So that is not something that is going to be able zip lineable either, I do. So this
been
thing might
there.
have to be the most this ain't going to be no Home Alone zip line, okay? This is going to have to be a very reinforced zip line if we have it. And I'm not
beams.
sure the insurance liabilities will be worth it, but we will take it into consideration. Right before we got on the air,
wear a helmet.
Connor wants us to add a sand trap into the office or outside
Yeah.
so we
It's
can
easy to
really
clean
get
up.
good at the golf. Joining us now is a man who has competed in professional golf tournaments before.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champion, national champion in college football, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Hawk. AJ, you know how we operate. Okay, you've been around it before, a few times now at this point. Every day you kind of plug in, but you've seen us off air. We now have a 15,000 square foot church that is just wide open. Okay, it's constructed so it's just a wide open circle area basically, with another 15 acres around it. And now it's like, okay, now what do we do? And the ideas have gotten pretty ridiculous at this point. But I think it's going to be a nice enough office where maybe you'll even travel over from Ohio and see us.
Yeah.
Maybe even.
Well, I think the office that you're sitting in right now is nice enough. I've been there and done a week at your desk. But what you mentioned, having put in a sand trap in there, who's going to scoop all the sand up that gets blasted out of that trap?
Well,
Look, I was not alluding to putting it inside the office. There is plenty of space outside to work
Smothers is not going to be thrilled if you're putting fucking sand
Smothers-
traps outside of the.
Smothers is going to be on cloud 9 when he's going out on his, elderly tour, and he's got the best sand game out of anybody.
Oh, you think Smothers is going to be allowed on the property? The neighbors actually said in one of their little community like blog posts or whatever, he better be fencing that whole place in. It was like, I wasn't planning on it, but I'll put a goddamn Area
Sounds good.
51
Yeah.
lock around that thing if we want to. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. The landscaping is going to be tough. I think a lot of this might be rather expensive, but we're here now. Might as well make it great. Might as well make it great, AJ. We were talking about our golf game during the break, I think. I don't know if it was on the air in the second hour there. Do you think you can go from being a terrible golfer to being a professional golfer if you just get the amount of work and reps in?
No, absolutely not. Not at the age of, 33?
I'm not a terrible golfer. I was not talking about me, okay?
Whoa.
Sounds like you were talking about
Telling you,
me.
if you're a really, really good golfer at 33 and you only occasionally play, I don't think you could get on the fast track and all of a sudden become a pro.
What if I have a golf simulator in the office and a putt-putt course on the second floor of the office that it really takes care? And if we do figure out a way to get magnetic sand that when it leaves, it comes home. You know
Also,
what I mean?
potentially a par 3 on the property.
outside.
I mean,
There we go.
I mean, if I am fully engulfed in this thing, I think there's a potential opportunity for me to go do some damage maybe in Tahoe. In Tahoe. They drug test out there?
Who?
They drug test at Tahoe?
California.
No, for what? What are they drug testing for?
PEDs.
Anything, yeah, depending upon what makes me my best golfer.
No, I think you're in the clear. I think people have won the tournament with multiple substances in their bodies.
Oh. By the way, I don't know if people are doing cocaine to help them focus in or whatever, but I do believe if I was to go out to Tahoe, you do have to win that in a certain fashion.
Yeah.
When the boats are tossing beer bongs at you at Tahoe, that's a part of the game. If AJ is going to spear somebody in front of you while you're trying to putt, that's a part of the game.
Yep.
Like, I do believe I will, if I ever get a chance to go there and play well, especially with the sim and the putt-putt course and the par 3 and everything around us every day, I will not just be so focused on golf that I miss out on the Tahoe part of the golf tournament.
it's kind of dangerous thinking. I can't believe that church that you're going to move into, 15,000 square feet. You say there's 15 acres that is yours.
Yeah.
How dangerous is that? That somebody like you, with massive amounts of money and very creative, and all of your buddies to just brainstorm ideas like, hey, here we go. Like, it's more than Fantasy Factory what Rob Dyrdek did. Like, because there's endless opportunities for you. I can't wait to see like the hodgepodge of randomness that is just in there.
It's funny you say that because I think Smothers did know, like Smothers, but none of the things will be happening not much will be happening outside, I believe.
Snowmobiles are pretty cool in the winter.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and it's a pretty flat surface too. We could probably get those things going.
Makes
Oh,
them
really?
jumps.
Could you imagine if we're right outside Smothers with a snowmobile? He would be so mad. Yeah, we can't do that. I have made a deal with the town that we are in that we will not be assholes outside of that.
You could build that hockey rink for little Phil right in the side yard.
Well, we could definitely put that on a parking lot out there
Yeah.
for sure. We should have a deck hockey, street hockey parking lot for
Oh,
sure.
that's smart.
Yeah, see
Put a
these.
go-kart track. Hey, build
Yeah.
a go-kart track out, like winding through the whole place outside.
Yeah, Indiana loves racing. Hey,
That's right.
It's
Come on.
the racing capital of the world. You're mad at us? You're mad at us?
Well, you don't like the 500?
Well, we got Ed Carpenter coming through here to race his go-kart tomorrow.
How about that?
He might cancel, but he's coming in tomorrow. Yeah, we could do all that.